Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. First 10-win regular season since 2003 is in the books. Only 14, guys. This was the 14th 10-win regular season in program history. You're talking about a team that's been playing football since 1891, and this is the 14th 10-win regular season in that history. That's why, I've really been preaching the last couple of weeks. Enjoy the ride. Soak it in. I know the South Carolina loss is not what we wanted. Put it on the back burner and focus on what this football team has done. The win over Alabama, ending the streak, storming the field, lighting up cigars. That was a special moment. The celebration in the postgame show on this channel that night was epic. Unlike anything we've ever done on this channel. We were live for like 2 hours and barely even talked about football. It was truly, legitimately a celebration with friends and family. That's what this channel feels like. Enjoy it. Embrace it. 10-win season for this Volunteer football team. They go out with a big-time victory, 56-0 over Vanderbilt. The question leading into the game all week, how would this team respond? How would they bounce back? How would they look against Vanderbilt after getting embarrassed by South Carolina? Well, I would say that Josh Heupel got this football team in alignment. I would say the culture showed. The culture was shining through against Little Brother in Nashville last night, 56-0. How about that defense? We're going to get into it. We're going to talk about it. Last night was a lot of fun. It was emotional. It's always an emotional post-game show. We've had a night to sleep on it. This is the day after. We're going to talk about it. As always, do me a favor, go ahead and smash that like button just below the video. That's quick, free, and easy. I would appreciate it. It does help the channel. Also, if you're new to the Talkin VAWLS Network and you're wondering what this is, we're not experts. We're not insiders. This channel is for the fans, by the fans, because we are fans just like you guys. If you enjoy what we do, make sure you subscribe. Click that bell for notifications. You won't miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. We'll be live tonight. Tonight, it's Sunday night. You know what that means. 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to be going live playing a little NCAA 2013, but we also spend 2 to 3 hours talking about Tennessee football. It's always a blast. If you've never been a part of one of those Sunday night streams, come check it out tonight, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. Let's jump into it. Want to hear some comments from Josh Heupel immediately following the game about how this football team responded. Let's take a listen.
Love the way that our kids responded and finished the regular season. It's been a long time since we've won 10. It's something that we talked about this week. It was important to go finish the right way, and our guys did that. Defensively, they responded in a really positive way. They're a prideful group and played a lot better football this week. I know there's been a lot of talk outside of our program, just from different people about what the culture is inside of our locker room, man. And when I got here 2 years ago, nobody thought we'd win 10 by this point. But there were 30-plus kids that left this program. This group chose to stay, and they bought into me. They bought into our staff. They bought into the culture, the connection inside of our locker room, what we're going to build inside of our program, and they built it. And they only did that by working hard, competing together, and then competing for one another. And we've been far from perfect, and that starts with me. But I'll tell you what, this group loves one another, and that's why, we've turned this program in the right direction, and the future is bright, and I'll go to battle with these guys any day, anywhere.
I don't usually play clips from the press conference in the day after, but I thought that clip was worth playing because we did have questions, and rightfully so. We can ask questions. That's what we do here. For the fans, by the fans. Pull up a beer, pull up a chair, crack open a beer, sit down and talk football with your buddies. That was the topic going around last week. Was there an issue? I love the fact that Coach Josh Heupel addresses it and basically says people outside of this program are questioning it. I think we just showed you what the culture of this football team looks like. I love, the way he talks about 30-plus kids decided to transfer out. These kids chose to stick it out. They chose to stick around and play for the Power T. Just great words there from Josh Heupel after, again, a big-time win over Vanderbilt. And even calling out, that nobody expected this football team to go win 10 games in year 2. Nobody expected it. And I get it. I understand the sour taste in your mouth over the game against South Carolina. I get it. What if? What could have been? Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Doesn't matter. It's in the rearview mirror. This team finishes off the season with 10 wins. They still had something to play for. They went out and proved it 56-0 over Vanderbilt. We'll see what bowl game they end up in. We'll see how things shake out throughout the course of the season. Make sure you stay tuned here. We'll keep you guys up to date with videos. I'll let you know when we're going to go live. But Tennessee Vanderbilt last night, how about that defense? Like that's where it starts for me. The defense, so many guys in the secondary banged up, out for the game. This defense responded. And what can you really say? 254 total yards for Vanderbilt, only 107 yards through the air, 147 yards on the ground. But the bottom line is they put up a goose egg. They did not get into the end zone. They did not score. This Tennessee defense really bounced back, really responded from a week ago. Offensively, the question was, what does Joe Milton look like? What's Joe Milton look like when the scoreboard's 0-0? When he comes out and he's got to run the offense, everything's on the line. Well, I would say at times, Joe Milton looked really good. He looked like the guy that I want Joe Milton to be. But also at times, he missed the deep ball. I get it. We've seen it. And some people are just going to write it off and say, that's the same old Joe Milton. Other people, maybe a little bit more optimistic, are going to talk about the weather and use that as an excuse, going to use that as an out. And the truth probably lies somewhere in the middle. Joe Milton finished the day 11 of 21, 147 yards and a touchdown. They didn't ask him to do anything on the ground, and I wonder how much of that was game plan schematically because of the fact that Joe Milton was the only scholarship quarterback healthy on the roster. Obviously, Hendon Hooker out for the year. Taven Jackson also out for the year with a collarbone deal. So I wonder how much of that was being cautious with Joe. We'll see what the game plan looks like in the bowl game. Do they cut him loose a little bit more since you don't have to be as cautious in that last game of the year? But how about these Tennessee running backs? 362 yards on the ground. I'm sure one of these experts or insiders or media guys will put together the number. There was 2 or 3 plays right there in a row where it was just pop after pop, one after the other, taking it to the house. One of them, the broadcast team, was still talking, didn't even show the touchdown because it happened so fast. Jalen Wright, it's Xbox numbers. These are Xbox numbers. Jalen Wright, 5 carries, 160 yards, and 2 touchdowns, averaged 32 yards per carry. Dylan Sampson, 12 carries, 131 yards, and a touchdown, averaged 10.9 yards per carry. Jabari Small, 11 carries, 79 yards, and 2 touchdowns, averaged 7.2 yards per carry. Really wish we could have seen Jabari Small get over 100. Would have been good fun to see 3 Tennessee running backs get over 100 yards on the day. Also, back over to the defensive side of the ball, Roman Harrison made some plays. He was in the backfield, ended the day with 2 sacks. It was good to see Tyree West get in there and make a play, get a sack as well. But again, defense pitches the shutout, gets it done. Not a whole lot to say about this game. Tennessee just dominated, just absolutely dominated, 21-0 at the half, finished things off 56-0 to cap off a 10-win season for this program. Again, what I said at the top of the video, only the 14th 10-win regular season in program history. Soak that in. Drink it in. Think about what that means for a football team that's been around for so long. Maybe they come often. Maybe 10-win regular seasons come often if your name is Nick Saban. But for everybody else in the country, it doesn't work that way. So it's nice to see the progress. Tennessee is back. I don't care what anybody says. Sure, maybe it helps their resume a little bit that South Carolina went on and beat Clemson. But Tennessee is back. We'll see what 2023 looks like. A lot of you guys, somebody in the chat a couple of nights ago said 2024, guys. 2024 is when Tennessee gets it done. We continue the momentum in recruiting. We'll continue to follow that over the coming weeks. That's going to be a big topic right here on the channel. Recruiting and the transfer portal are going to be hot coming up over the next few weeks. So make sure you're subscribed, dialed in, so you don't miss out on that. If you have not done so yet, smash the thumbs up on the way out the door. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, go check out the official merchandise of the Talkin' VAWLS Network. You can go to bonfire.com/store/Talkin' VAWLS. We appreciate all the support. Also, thank you to all the members of the channel. I know I say that every video, but I truly mean it. You guys really do support what we are trying to build here. And we thank you for that support. If you want to become a member, hit that join button down below. It's only 99 cents per month. If you want to give a little bit more, you can. but we appreciate the way that you guys support what we do. It's been a heck of a ride. It's been a great season. We've had some ups, we've had some downs, but it's been a lot of fun right here on the Talkin' VAWLS Network, celebrating, drowning our sorrows, and talking Tennessee football with you guys. You guys make this channel what it is. We're not going anywhere. We're going to continue to provide content, a little bit of basketball coverage, again, recruiting, transfer portal, all kinds of stuff. So stay locked in right here on the Talkin' VAWLS Network. But that is going to do it. This is the Talkin' VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.